Hello YouTube, Cousin Kinoko here, back with another pickup video. This time I have some really good stuff to show you. It is a small pickup. I didn't pick up many games, but I did find some really good PS2 RPG titles that I'm going to show you towards the end of the video. First off though, I'm going to show you some little random flea market pickups that I've done in the last couple of weeks. And first off, we have Amazing Penguin for the Game Boy, and I paid €3 for this game. And I usually don't pay that much for Game Boy games. They're usually not worth much, but I saw that this is a game from Natsume, and I know that their games are usually quite rare, no matter the system. And this is actually a very nice puzzle game, so I'm quite happy I picked it up. And it's an uncommon title for the Game Boy. I don't know if it's worth much, but it's not an easy game to come by in any case. And then I picked up another rare title here, and this is Turn and Burn No Fly Zone for the SNES. And this is a flight simulator, and I'd never heard of this game before, so I just picked it up, and it turned out that it's a very hard title to come by in the wild. It's quite a rare title, but it's not really worth much, doesn't have much of a collector's value, but for the SNES I'm collecting pretty much anything that I come by, so I decided to pick that up for €4. Then for €1 I picked up MDK2 for the Dreamcast, and this one unfortunately didn't come with the manual, it's only the disc, but I was quite happy to find that there was a second game in the back of the cover here, and that's Dave Mirra's Freestyle BMX. So that's a little bonus there. So quite a nice pickup for €1, a Dreamcast game. I don't come across those very often in the wild. And then for €1 again we have Tekken 2 for the PlayStation 1. And again this one came without the manual and disc only. And then we come to the bundle of games. Picked them all up in the same second-hand store, and I picked them up in Greece. In fact, I was traveling in Greece, work travel and also a little holiday. Spent a week in the island of Syros outside of Athens, and I wasn't expecting to find any video games there. I didn't expect to do any pickups or anything like that, but to my surprise I stumbled upon a little second-hand, well actually it was a game store, but they had a little second-hand section, and I was very happy to find that not only did they have a bunch of PlayStation 2 RPGs there that are really hard to come by, but they were also reasonably priced, and they were all the UK versions with English manuals and English covers. And actually in general it seemed that in Greece they sell the UK versions of games, so it's quite nice not to have to have the Greek manuals. So first off, the least exciting pickup of the bunch I guess was this Batman the video game for the PlayStation Portable. This was only €3, so I decided to pick it up as I didn't have this, and it's complete with the manual. And then for the PlayStation 2 games, first off I picked up Breath of Fire Dragon Quarter for €7, and the guy gave me a discount of €3 since I picked up so many games, or several games. Don't really know much about this game though. It's an RPG, and I know that Breath of Fire is a very popular franchise. Don't know if it's worth much, but I decided to give it a try. It has a little rift in the plastic on the back of the cover here, but I can just exchange the cover with another one. And then I picked up a game for a very popular franchise. It's based on an anime, and that's Dot Hack. Unfortunately this is part 4, and I don't have the other parts, so I can't play this until I find the other ones. But I know that this is a difficult game to come by, and it's a very good RPG series, so I decided to pick this up now that I had the chance. Besides, it was only €6. So this is Dot Hack Quarantine Part 4, the final chapter, and yeah, another good RPG there. And then Actually, the two pickups that I was the most excited about in this shop is two games in the Shin Megami Tensei Saga series, and that's Digital Devil Saga 1 and 2, and these were only €4 and €6 respectively. And I haven't played any of the games in the Shin Megami Tensei series, but I've heard a lot about it and I've always wanted to play them, so I'm quite excited to try these out. And then finally, the last pickup is also the most expensive of the second-hand games there in that store, and a bit of a wild card because I didn't know what this was, never heard of the game before, and it's a Capcom title on the PS2, and that's Crimson Tears. And this one was €10, but the guy did give me a €3 discount, so it's a little bit less than that. And don't know much about this game. I actually don't know if it's rare or anything like that, but seems to be a kind of a martial arts action RPG or something with a futuristic Tokyo as the setting. So yeah, I'm looking forward to try this out and see how it plays. Before I end this video, I have a couple of more pickups to show you. After I made the video, I did some more pickups. I went to the local game store, second-hand game store, and I did some trades. I traded in some GBA games that I didn't need, Golden Sun and Harvest Moon, and one more game. And what I got from the trade was these two Sega Saturn games. We have Mystaria, the Realms of Lore, which is a tactical RPG. And it's not supposed to be, supposedly it's not a great one, but it's a decent game, and in any case I quite enjoy collecting for the Saturn, so I wanted to pick this up. And the second game here is Galactic Attack, which is also known as Layer Section 1 in Japan. And while I was in Tokyo a while back, I did buy Layer Section 2, which is a Japanese exclusive for the Saturn. So it's quite nice to have the first one as well, and in any case I'm a big fan of shoot 'em ups, and this is a vertically scrolling shoot 'em up. Supposed to be a really good one, and this game is very rare as well, quite expensive to pick up, so that's quite a nice trade there. While I was looking around in the store to decide which games that I wanted to trade, I came across a game that I hadn't seen before. I was wondering if it's a rare title. It's a fighter, so I decided not to pick it up and rather pick up a shooter, as I'm not a huge fan of fighters. When I got home though, I checked it up online, and turns out that it's a very rare title. Online, on German eBay, there was only one copy for sale, and that was buy it now for €50. And the guy in the second-hand shop wanted €10 for it, so I right away went back and I picked it up. And this is a Capcom title for the Saturn, and it's not a very famous title, and that's Night Warriors Darkstalkers Revenge. And this is a one-on-one fighter, much like Street Fighter is, and apparently it's a sequel to a PlayStation 1 game, also called Darkstalkers or something like that. But they had to change the name to Night Warriors for copyright reasons, or there was some kind of exclusive rights for the PS1 there. But for €10, definitely a nice pickup there. And today I also went to the flea market and I did a few pickups there as well. First off, I got the Jungle Book Mogwai's Wild Adventure for the Game Boy Color. Paid €1.50 for this, and this was a bit of a random pickup. I didn't know anything about this game, and I kind of assumed that it wouldn't be a very great game, but for €1.50 I decided to pick it up in any case, and I just looked it up online, and it says that this is a bit of a hidden gem, so I'm curious to try this out and see how I like it. And then also at the same flea market I picked up two copies of the same game here actually. This is Kid Dracula for the Game Boy, and these were €3 a piece, so I paid €6 for the both of them, and decided to buy both so I can sell one of them and make my money back, because this is a bit of a I don't know if it's rare, but it's very expensive to buy it online, although the price varies a lot on eBay. I've seen it go for around €20 loose, so that's quite expensive for a Game Boy title, and it is a really nice platformer. It's a bit of a humoristic take on Castlevania, a bit of a parody there. And finally I picked up a new system. It's a Gameboy-clone, and it's made by a company called Vatara. And I'd never heard of it before. I just saw it looks like a really weird piece of machinery, so I decided to pick it up, and you know, just randomly. And that is the Vatara Supervision. And this console came out in '92. It has different names in different countries, but it's called I think it's called the Quick Shot Supervision in the UK, and well, here it seems to be simply called Supervision. And it's a Game Boy clone. It has a bit of a tilted screen here. It's got some legs in the back, so you can put it up and tilt the screen to get a better light source. It came with one game, and that is Pac-Boy and Mouse, which looks kind of awful. The label artwork is very bad, a bit like an outsider art thing going on there, or something, I don't know. Actually didn't manage to get it working though. I think my batteries might be flat or broken or something. It does turn on, but then after a while it turns off again, so I'm hoping that it works. I'm gonna have to try that a bit more. So yeah, that's it for my pickups this time. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and until next time.